Okay, everybody, here's a quick walk through the PhotoComp entry system. So you can see you start by going to stcphotoclub.ca, select competitions. From here, PhotoComp entries. So now you can see we've set up the competitions for the entire year, as well as a practice entry. These are the due dates for each of the competitions. It expires at 23:59, so 11:59 p.m. That will be the deadline for getting any of your submissions in. So you can see everything's nicely laid out. Your assignment 1, critique 1, clinics, so on and so forth. So any questions about these, you can consult the handbook, be able to get more information, or you can always send us a quick email and ask. So I'm going to work on the select or practice entry right now to show you how easy it is to get through. So you type in your email address, click next. It's going to ask you, are you this person? If you are, you click yes to continue on through. Now please make sure you're reading each of these sections as you're walking through. There is pertinent information that is part of each of your submissions, and when in doubt, always make sure you consult your handbook. So you can see I'll continue along real quickly, try and get here. Okay, so now we're up to the area where you can enter your images. So based on this scenario, it's going to allow for 5 images. So I've set it up as if it's a clinic. So you can see you're going to browse through. Now you want to browse to the location that you have them saved on your computer, wherever that might be. Okay, so I'll just upload these images real quick. So keep in mind too, when you're uploading your images, the maximum file size is 2 megs. So as you can see, it's going through, it's able to upload them quite quickly. The server will kick them back where you won't be able to submit them. Anyways, so you can see from uploading my images, it's actually copied my title name into the title field. Please note, the title must adhere to the naming convention. We can't stress that enough. That is the most important piece. So best practice is to name your image file the exact way it's supposed to be named as per the handbook, and that title will get copied in. The title is actually what we pull down from the system. So I'll show you. I'll walk through real quick. And you're going to see it's going to populate each of them in really quickly. So bear with me for 1 second while we get through this. Shouldn't take too much longer. So moving on to my next. And last image. Okay. Okay, so now that that's all done, you're going to scroll to the bottom, click on next. Now this is going to bring you through. This is an entry, your record of your entry. So definitely something I'm going to recommend, or we're going to recommend as a club, that you do print so you get a copy of it. So it's got all your personal information on the top, as well as the images that you've entered. So when you're printing this, if you see that the file name or the title doesn't adhere to the naming convention, you still have the ability to go back into the system until the deadline of 23:59 on the competition closing date and make changes. So this is something that you definitely want to have. Print it off, save it, do whatever you will with it. Personally, what I like to do is with Max, I'm able to click print and I can actually go through my dialog and I can save it as a PDF. So I can go through, I'm going to save it as a sample entry. Oops, sample entry, and as easy as that. Yes, let's replace it. And done. Now I've got a copy of it, and the dialog pops up letting me know that my entries are submitted. You're going to receive a confirmation once it's processed. So any questions in the meantime, scpc.digital@gmail.com. does come to the digital chair coordinators. We do monitor that somewhat frequently, and as you can see in this case with the competition that you saw at the beginning, September 16th, and a 23:59 close. So the following day is typically when we will be downloading the images, but this at least gives you a good tutorial of how it works, and if you take part in this practice clinic, you will be able to see what the email comes out looking like at the end as well. So thanks for watching, and talk to you soon.